Hi, 143 fam. I'm Antonia. For those of you that are new, thank you so much for being here. Before I jump in to your individual mid-month mini love readings, I wanted to mention a couple of things. First of all, I'm giving away 2 free readings this month. I also mentioned this in the January 1st videos. If you'd like to be considered for that, leave me a comment below. Let me know how the readings resonated with you. Also, let me know that you have subscribed. I will alert winners by January 30th. Pay attention to my reply back to your comments. Because I like to speak to you guys and interact, I probably will have already commented. But if you're a winner, you're probably going to receive 2 comments from me. Don't miss that, okay? Some of my December winners didn't step up to claim the free reading. So this is what I'm going to do. I'll give you 7 days to claim your free reading. If I don't hear from you within that week, I'm going to give the reading to somebody else. I think that that's fair. But again, pay attention to my reply back to your comments because that's how you'll be alerted. Look at the comments by January 30th. You guys will know for sure. Also, a few of you have reached out to me to see what else I do beyond just oracle readings. I'm a Reiki master, I'm a shaman, I do energy work for people all over the world, distance healing primarily, or for those of you in New York, you can come see me in person. I also do custom candles. Check out my website if you're interested in booking something in addition to readings, urbansoulguru.com, everything's there. Okay guys, let's jump in to your mid-month mini love readings. Hi Pisces, let's see what's in store for Pisces in love, January 15th through the end of the month. How are you guys doing? Pisces. I'm definitely getting this energy that a lot of Pisces have been dealing with, a separation. But what I'm getting now, Pisces, is some sort of resolution, okay? Somebody's trying to come back. Someone's trying to come back. I'm seeing someone trying to come back to you, but you could be the one reaching out to a partner. For some of you, yeah, that's the right move. For others of you, it's not that you shouldn't reconcile, but it just might not be the right time. Don't get back together prematurely. Make sure the reasons you guys separated, make sure those issues, whatever came up to provoke that separation, make sure those things are healed, okay? But let's get a little bit of clarity on this, Pisces. This reconciliation and a partner coming back. You guys may not have been going through a true breakup, but there's definitely a conscious separation. I'm definitely getting that energy of conscious separation here. Is it of the highest good for Pisces to get back together? First card out, Pisces, it is safe for you to love. Yeah, you guys are resolving. There's an issue being resolved. There's an issue being resolved. There's a big message that's coming through right now, too, that you may have separated from somebody who showed up, and they're a really great person. They're actually a really great partner for you and will be. But they showed up really not ready to entertain a new relationship. They still had connection to somebody else, and they weren't really honest about that. And honestly, they may have thought that they were over somebody, and then they realized that they weren't. So I'm definitely not getting any outright deception here. But you may have needed to take some space from somebody because, look, you're not going to entertain this new relationship or the relationship period if they still have a connection to somebody in the past. They needed to go, close those doors, get ready, heal emotionally before they could show up and be a really great partner for you. And I see that a lot of you knew that, understood that, and may have chosen to separate. But I do see, for those of you that message applies to, I see this person really doing what they need to do, really cutting the cords, really closing those doors, and really healing and focusing on self-love so that they can come back and be a partner who's ready for you. Just don't rush that. For some of you, this will be fully resolved. You'll get back together before the end of January. But for others of you, the conversation's there. But if you feel in your gut that you know what needed to get done hasn't been done all the way, just take your time. It doesn't mean that you won't get there, and it doesn't mean that you won't get that positive resolution with this partner that you still have feelings for. I do see somebody coming back, okay? I do. Just make sure it's not rushed so that you so that you feel good, everything's secure, and so that you know that you're making the right decision. If you get back together with somebody prematurely, you may separate again. But this is what I'm also seeing for other Pisces, okay? That's one message of separation and someone wanting to come back and wanting to reconcile. But here's another message for some of you Pisces. Unrequited love is sitting at the center of your reading and a separation card. For some of you, it is safe to love a new partner. You're ready. You separated from somebody to get your personal power back, and because the chemistry, something was just off with an ex, now you step into this new phase. You've focused on your own self-love. You've closed all those doors. You've really healed. You're ready to move on. Now this love that you're coming into in this transition, it's a big transition for you, but it's safe. It is safe for you to love. And it is not of the highest good to let that person come back. For some of you, and you're going to know this at your core level, you will know this. Your intuition is so intact, Pisces. Pay attention. Someone's trying to come back into your life, and you know you're not ready, they're not ready. If you know that it truly isn't of the highest good, it's because it's not. Pay attention to that. For some of you, yeah, the resolution, and you have this very positive, happy ending with that partner. For others of you, the message is the happy ending comes with a new partner, okay? Let's get a little more clarity on this. So it's safe to love. Safe to love is being clarified by healing, but also healing karmic issues. Love is safer now because you've dealt with the karmic issues that have continued to show up from partner to partner to partner. You know what those things are. You know what those issues, those patterns are. You know what it looks like. Getting a little bit of a control issue. Were you attracting controlling partners? You're done with that, right? When people show up with that energy and you see those red flags, you recognize them and you separate from that immediately. You can trust yourself now in love. Your intuition is on point. It is fully intact. You will know when you meet somebody who is safe to allow into your life, and you can trust yourself that you will step out of situations, even if it's someone you really have true feelings for, that you will step out of situations now that are not of your highest good, where it's just somebody showing up at the old pattern, that old karmic pattern. I don't see you needing to go through that again. You are really consciously working on healing. You have been for quite some time, and now you're ready for a love that is the true love. The true love is going to come after the unrequited love. The true love is going to come in now because you've been so focused on self-love and self-healing, okay? Yes. The unrequited love is being clarified by a soulmate card. You have a very strong connection to somebody in the past. So again, for some of you Pisces, you separated not because your partner still had a connection to somebody from their past, but it was you. You still had a connection. And I think for many of you, this is somebody who's come back more than once. You go through a separation, you get back together, and then you repeat that cycle. You're done. Be done. Free yourself from that hamster wheel, right? Just step off it. But I see that you have. You know that there's this relationship, there's a disconnect in chemistry. I'm not seeing good conversations. I get a lot of arguing, a lot of conflict. That's coming through really clear. But yet you guys get back together because you have this soulmate connection. I get it, but we have so many soulmates that we meet in this lifetime. Most soulmates aren't meant to stay. They show up to teach you a lesson, and then they move on. This is not somebody, this unrequited love, that, again, the person who shows up and you continue to go through the same stuff over and over and over again. I don't see that healing. For those of you that applies to get to the safe love and the true love, you have to clear that energy completely. But for the majority of you, I am getting that you've really healed that. You're getting past the karmic stuff. And now you're going to attract soulmates in that actually will stay, that are meant to stay. Of course, they're going to show up with lessons. That's the whole point. That's what relationships do. They help you evolve. If they're not helping you evolve, you've outgrown it, okay? But it's going to feel like a new person. It'll be a different energy. It will be a different experience. But I do see a lot of attachment to that old person. So that message at the beginning, someone still being attached to an old partner, that really could be you, Pisces. That really could be you. But also understand that if it was your partner, it's not that they didn't have true feelings for you, but they had this really difficult soulmate attachment to somebody. But I do see them working through it. If this was your partner and not you, I also see them working through that, healing the karmic issue and moving past it so they can show up and be ready for you now. Free yourself. The separation card is being clarified by stay optimistic. Okay, you're single again, Pisces. Stay positive about love. Why? Because you stay optimistic, and then this one comes in, the healthy affirmations every day, morning and night. Your gratitudes, telling the universe, consciously manifesting what it is that you want, getting really clear with the universe. This is what can come in now. If you still have attachments to anybody that's toxic, make sure you spend the next 2 weeks clearing that energy. If somebody is trying to come back into your life, but you know that they haven't done that healing, they haven't closed those doors, it's time to say no and it's time to move on. But you get some sort of resolution now. Not everybody trying to come back for all Pisces is of the highest good to come back into your life. But for some of you, they are. But make sure everybody involved, if it was you that needed the separation to clear up some old karmas and energies, make sure that you show your partner, you really show it. You don't just say it. Show your partner that you're ready now, but also make sure that if you separated because it was something they needed to handle on their end, make sure they show up and prove it to you. Make sure that it's not just words. Make sure people aren't just telling you what it is you want to hear. Make sure that there really has been healing. If the healing has truly taken place, I see a positive resolution with that particular partner. Otherwise, it's new love. It's new love coming in. How does this apply to those of you in committed relationships? Well, I definitely see some people from the past showing up. This could be your ex, this could be your partners, and there could be some difficult situations attached to an ex. I'm seeing an ex who is a parent. The parent of your children, the parent of your current partner's children, and they may have been quite difficult in the past. I do see some resolution here, though. Even if that seems like impossible, there's healing. It's happening. I'm also seeing that, look, if you're still with your current partner and you've been thinking about a separation because there's been more conflict than harmony, it may be time now for you guys to separate if you haven't already done this. Why? Because during your separation, you can work on your self-love. You can heal whatever it is you need to heal within you and within your life, and you can come back together ready, or you'll get the clarity that it's of the highest good to move on. For some of you, Pisces, you haven't taken that space yet. And as soon as you take that space, your partner's going to want to run right back to you. But if you do take that space and you really see it through so that you both can heal, that's how you come together and you can finally move past the conflict. You can really get a fresh start. Let me pull up a crowning card for you guys. Crowning card for Pisces. But I am seeing some conflict here, Pisces, and it's okay to acknowledge that. You might not want to. I'm seeing I'm seeing the reconciliation at the bottom of the deck right now. But the bigger energy that's coming through for Pisces collectively is new love. It's the new love that's safe. It's the new love that shows up. And it's not all this old karmic energy anymore. It's new. You have better conversations. Okay? You're having better conversations of depth. You have chemistry. There's no conflict. It's more harmonious. I'm seeing a more peaceful love, but that will be in the back end of a separation. And again, it might still be the same person showing up and ready to do this with healthier energy, but it might not, Pisces. I can help you with this. We can talk about it if you'd like to get a personal reading with me to see how this is going to apply to you in your love life. But I believe that, Pisces, you're so intuitive, you already know. Trust this. If you get out of a relationship, trust that there is bigger and better love on the heels of this. Just make sure you take the time to heal. Again, bottom of the deck is reconciliation. And look, if you are already separated, they want to come back soon. Just make sure it's of the highest good. Make sure that all parties, all partners involved can prove to the other person that they're ready now. Make sure you see it. Don't just take something at face value. Make sure the actions are there, not just the words you want to be hearing. Okay, Pisces, let me pull a couple of angel cards for you to give you a little more clarity. I know this is tough. I know this is a little bit of a tough reading. And look, there's love for you. If it's new love that you're open to, it's very positive and it's very safe. There is a very high likelihood that you and your current partner can heal. But I do see it happening after conscious separation. So if you haven't separated yet, you may want to consider that. If you have already been separated consciously, you've both been working on it, you might want to consider that reconciliation. But understand that that's going to come up for you soon. If you've been apart from somebody, they're coming back. The next 2 weeks, you're getting that phone call. Someone's going to reach out and they want to resolve this. They want to be back together. So very consciously figure out what is of your highest good and what it is that you really want to do, okay? Because you're going to need to make a decision soon. But let's pull some angel cards for you, Pisces. Angels and angel messages are showing up. For Pisces, okay. Well, career transition. Archangel Shamuel. You're going through a huge career transition, and that's triggering your need for a love that's in alignment with it. Some of the unrequited love that you have and the issue you're having with chemistry and connection is that you're working too much, or you're starting to see some really major success come through and your partner can't handle it. Archangel Shamuel is going to help you with this transition and help you call in partners that can meet you at that level, that will work as hard, who understand your success, will support it, who can understand the amount of work that you need to put into the new project. But career is looking massively positive, okay? And it may be a partner that can't handle that. But I want to pull one more card for you guys. Angel messages, yes, and love. Archangel Raguel, divine order. Okay, look. Everything is happening as it needs to. Some of this is a blessing in disguise. Some of the conflict, some of the difficult emotions right now that are forcing the change, that go hand in hand with the career change and the life changes that you're making, some of it's a blessing in disguise. It's helping you let go of somebody that isn't of your highest good so that now you can transition into this new phase of life and attract somebody who really is meant to be in your life, who truly is of your highest good. So you're going to have to trust on that. Call Archangel Raguel to show you the blessing in all of this, to give you the strength to see it all the way through. And again, Shamuel, to help you stay focused without distraction on your career, because it really does need to be the priority, is this career change right now, Pisces. But really good love follows. I'm telling you, for the majority of you, somebody new. There's somebody new. With depth, with chemistry, with very safe love that makes you very happy. It's all coming in very soon, but you need to make maybe some tough decisions very soon. But it's all going to get resolved, okay? It's 2 weeks. You can get through this. Stay optimistic. Know that you are deserving of love. You're doing a phenomenal job with all this transition in your life. It's positive. You're manifesting higher, and now you're calling in people who can meet you at that level. Pisces, thank you so much for your support on my channel. I love you guys. I'm so grateful to connect here. If you have not subscribed, please consider subscribing. Pisces, a really awkward place for my video to cut out. But I was just saying thank you to you guys for connecting to me here. I am excited to reconnect February 1st with the full month reading, but I hope that you find these mini love readings helpful to help you navigate the rest of the month. Stay positive. Everything's going to work out okay. I know it's a little bit of a tough reading, but there's a lot of love here, and there's a lot of transition, and just know that you can handle this. I love you guys. I'll see you guys back here soon. Ciao.